after Spa-Francorchamps, we are getting ready for the second back-to-back race, and that will be in Zandvoort. And with us today, we have the honor to be joined by Matteo Togninali, Head of Track Engineering. Matteo, is the reception okay?
Ciao, Mark. Yeah, I can hear you very well.
Excellent, Matteo. So this track, Zandvoort, we don't know much about that track, and that's why I want to know from you, which are the characteristics of that new venue for all of us in Formula One?
Actually, Formula One has been there. I think the last time was 1985. Everything was different at that time, so it's a completely new track. One thing that is quite unique for us is that almost all the corners in Zandvoort are with banking. That it means that the corner is not flat, but it's with an angle to the ground. And we have some extreme up to 15, 17 degrees. And this is something very, very new for us. For the rest is a relatively short lap. It's pretty narrow. Driving for the drivers is going to be challenging, and overtaking probably not very easy. And in terms of corners, there are many corners. Even the straights are not really straight, and the speed is quite high. I mean, we have one corner in the region of 120 kph, and all the others are from 120 up, with the fastest in the region of 250 to 70. So I think it's going to be very demanding from the technical point of view, but as well physically for the driver. I think it's worth to mention that the track has been surfaced by our technical partner, Shell. So we are expecting a very good quality of the tarmac, of the surface, and we are expecting quite high grip.
So I see that even though we have not been there, you know already quite a lot, technically, at least from looking at data and so forth. But normally, when we prepare a Grand Prix, we look into last year's Grand Prix more for the strategy. How do you approach a Grand Prix, a new one, where you don't have any data based on previous years, more on the strategy side?
As you say, usually the preparation of an event is based on many activities, and a lot is about historical data. Now, in a new track, we have to have a completely different approach because we don't have this telemetry data. So the process is starting quite a long time in advance. So from the design car point of view, everything is happening like 3, 4, 5 months before in a not very detailed ways. And then step by step, we get to more and more detail, starting to use the simulator. So at that stage, we start to have the characteristic of the tarmac, the characteristic of the track in terms of elevation, in terms of slopes. And then we look through this process up to the point in which we think to be quite close to the reality, and that is the stage in which we have our race drivers at the simulator. It's fundamental in a new track to go there well prepared, because nowadays sessions are shorter and shorter. So what you can do during the race weekend is not much. You should have, in my opinion, already clear in your mind the way to go and the what if. Now, even today, we have our race driver at the simulator. That's useful also for you drivers to learn the track, to learn which is the best driving line, and then we focus on that on FPs.
So for the drivers there in the simulator today, that would have been a standard procedure, or even the track walk, do you think is going to be more important? Are you giving them more time to learn the track, or they learn it very fast because we know they are the best drivers, among the best drivers in the world?
Yeah, but by experience, they can learn very fast, but you're completely right. So we need to give them more time first at the simulator and then the track walk. That is a way to see details, and as well as during FPs. So FPs will be focused, we don't do any testing, but we focus completely in letting the driver driving and eventually fine-tune the car. Now, Zandvoort, as I said, is very peculiar, very strange. Actually, we don't have similar corners in other places because that sometimes is useful. So in this case, it's even more important, the Friday, and we try to do our best there.
Thank you, Matteo. Then, best of luck then for this new venue. We're going to be all looking forward to seeing the tracks on a new track this year in Zandvoort.
Thank you, Mark.